You know what this is, chat? You know what this is? This is an admission by James Gunn that he is incapable of making content based on main characters, right? Based on the main superheroes. He's incapable. He needs to rely on these side pieces. That's what he does, chat. He relies on like the forgotten toys, the toys that nobody really cares about, the toys that he can put on a dress on and nobody would care. We'll just point and laugh. That's what Guardians of the Galaxy were. Before the movies, chat, nobody knew who these clowns were. Nobody. Right? That's why he was able to creatively do the stupid shit he did in those movies, and he got some laughs. Right? I ain't gonna hold you. I liked the first two. They were fine. Right? They had some heart. I enjoyed the story. But the second this clown tried to recreate that magic with Superman, no, it failed miserably. Right? The entire movie was this clown getting built to ass, getting spit on. Right? They were taking turns pissing on him. I mean, it was disgusting, chat. It really was. It was disgusting seeing Superman. Because I love Superman. I really do. And it seems now this clown has given up on the main characters, right? He's moving on to the side pieces, to the characters that really nobody cares about. This like Jimmy Olsen here. He's actually gonna make a show on Jimmy Olsen. And you see, the reason why this shit's being announced by James Gunn, right? The reason why he's not announcing more mainstream stuff, more content based on main characters, is because he probably can't. He probably can't announce anything but what he's already announced on certain characters. And that is because his future in DC is uncertain. Right? Here it is right here. DC future uncertain. Behind the scenes, it's about timing. Gunn contract runs through 2026. And as of we reported, he admitted on camera that he doesn't know his future with DC. Chat, up till this point, James Gunn's contract over at DC has not been renewed, and that is for a reason. And I believe I know what the reason is, and I'm going to tell you. I believe that the reason why his contract hasn't been renewed over at DC is because DC, Warner Brothers, they saw the reaction that this dog shit got, both by the fans, by the real Superman fans, and at the box office. And both were awful. Horrible. And it just so happens that while this is going on, the Snyder Bros, right? The Snyder Bros, we are rooting, right? We are thirsty for the return of the king that is Zack Snyder himself. Zack Snyder. And the return of this, chat, right? The return of this, the SnyderVerse. That's what DC is probably thinking right now. That's what they're thinking. They're thinking, why are we going to continue this failed experiment with James Gunn? With this pathetic beta Superman when the fans want nothing to do with this version of Superman? Why would we continue this? Why would we continue losing money on this? Clearly the fans don't want to see Superman getting built to ass repeatedly. Clearly that's not what the fans want. But this right here, chat. This is what the fans want. This is what passionate fans, the Snyder Bros, this is what we want. Listen, there's no such thing as like James Gunn Bros. That sounds gross. That sounds disgusting. That seems like, if you call yourself a James Gunn bro, you probably need to be like on a registry or something, Chad. I ain't gonna hold you. You probably need to be locked away somewhere. We gotta keep an eye on you if you are a diehard James Gunn fan. I'm just keeping it a bean right here. If I'm lying, I'm flying, Chad. Anyway. Yeah, I think that this is gonna make its return. I think that we are gonna get this. It's going to be a beautiful thing, right? Because this is what the people want to see. Right here. Right? This is what we want. We don't want this. We don't want this right here. Where's Where's it at, Aries? Huh? I'm not even going to show him. Hold on. Let's see James Gunn. This is what we don't want to see, chat. This is what we don't want to see. This is garbage right here. This right here, chat. This is the garbage that James Gunn has planned for each and every one of us. This is his plan. This is his plan. This is his vision for Man of Tomorrow. Which he claims is going to be in theaters July 9th, 2027. I'm telling you right now, chat, this is not going to happen. His movie's never going to get released. It's never going to even get into production. And that's a beautiful thing because I don't know if I can stomach seeing this. Right? I really don't, chat. I don't know if, what James Gunn has planned with this right here, with this Superman Man of Tomorrow movie, the sequel to his beta Superman Cis-Man movie, whatever the hell you want to call it. The idea is that just like in part 1, right? Superman is going to come back for the belt. He's going to come back and get that belt to ass once again and again and again. And Superman is going to get his ass beat so much in this movie that Lex Luthor, his mortal enemy, is going to come in and save him, chat. That's what this means right here. Lex Luthor and Superman are going to team up. I'm not making this up. These are the rumors. Apparently, Superman is going to get his ass whooped, stomped out so bad that his mortal enemy needs to come in and help him. He's probably going to pick him up. Take him to his bed and tuck him in after. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine ever seeing this like with Batman? Like Batman gets his ass beat so bad and here comes the Joker to save him? No. I'm happy we're not getting that, chat. I'm happy that this is what we're probably going to get. Right here. The Return of Superman. That's what they should call it. They should call it The Return of Superman. If I were Zack Snyder, that's what I would do. I would say, this is the Return of Superman. Anyway, chat. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.